In Gujarat's Kheda district, 60 kilometers from Ahmedabad, lies a shimmering expanse of life. This landscape, centered around the vast Pariej reservoir, spreads across nearly 754 hectares of perennial water. It sustains more than 52 surrounding villages, providing drinking water, agricultural support, and ecological balance. But Pariej is more than a reservoir. It is a wetland, a dynamic meeting point of land and water, where shallow marshes blend into open ponds, where grasslands meet paddy fields, and where life thrives in astonishing diversity. Wetlands are unique biotic communities. They recharge groundwater, control floods, trap sediments and nutrients, stabilize shorelines, and protect surrounding settlements. They generate food, fodder, fisheries, and support livelihoods. And, above all, they nurture biodiversity. At Pariej, this biodiversity begins with plants. Dense stands of southern cattail form natural walls along the water's edge. Nutgrass spreads across moist soil. Indian lotus and water lilies bloom across still waters. Beneath the surface, submerged vegetation oxygenates the ecosystem. These plants are not mere background scenery. They are nurseries, feeding grounds, and shelter for countless species. And the birds know it. Throughout the year, coots ripple across the water. Winter brings migratory visitors, pelicans, ducks, and waders. The elegant Eurasian spoonbill sweeps its bill through shallow water. The graceful northern pintail glides silently across the reservoir. Jacanas walk delicately across floating vegetation, as if stepping on water itself. Between 36 and 85 species of wetland birds find refuge here. But among them stands a figure of extraordinary presence. Tall, majestic, unmistakable, the Sarus crane, the tallest flying bird in the world, standing nearly 1.8 meters high. The Sarus crane is a symbol of grace and devotion. Its striking red head and neck contrast against soft gray plumage. Its call echoes across the marsh like a resonant trumpet. Unlike many crane species that migrate vast distances, the Sarus crane is largely resident. It depends on wetlands like Pariej and the surrounding agricultural fields. Here, it finds food, tubers, aquatic plants, grains from paddy fields, insects, small reptiles, and amphibians. Here, it finds safety. Shallow waters fringed with cattails where nests are built slightly above the waterline. The water itself forms a protective barrier against predators. And here, it finds partnership. Sarus cranes are monogamous, forming lifelong bonds. Their elaborate courtship dances, leaps, wing spreads, synchronized calls are more than display. They are reaffirmations of commitment, rituals of unity, expressions of trust. In the early morning light, when mist hovers above the reservoir, a dancing pair becomes the living symbol of the wetland's health. Yet, the Sarus crane does not live alone. Nilgai move through nearby fields. Jackals patrol the grasslands. Fruit bats hang from tall trees. Turtles bask on muddy banks. Even crocodiles lie quietly in still waters. This interconnected web, plants, water, insects, fish, birds, mammals, reptiles, forms a living system. Disturb one thread and the balance shifts. At the Nature Education Center, Students arrive with binoculars and notebooks. They learn that wetlands are not wastelands. They are life support systems. They learn that ecotourism is not just travel. It is responsibility. True ecotourism minimizes impact. It builds environmental and cultural awareness. It provides benefits to local communities. It supports conservation. It creates positive experiences for both visitor and host. At Pariej, conservation and community are inseparable. Farmers cultivate paddy in fields that also feed cranes. Villagers depend on water that sustains wildlife. Visitors arrive to witness beauty and leave with understanding. As the sun sets over the reservoir, golden light reflects off the water. A pair of the Saros cranes calls to one another across the marsh. Their silhouettes stand tall against the fading sky. If the Saros crane continues to dance here, it means the wetland still breathes. If the wetland thrives, villages prosper. Birds return. Water remains pure. Life continues. Pariej is not merely a reservoir. It is a sanctuary, a classroom, a living testament to the harmony between people and nature. And in the echoing call of the Saros crane lies a simple message. Protect wetlands. Protect life.